this pop filter right now smells delicious, but I'm still scared it probably has asbestos on it because it's been 10 months since we recorded last.
It's like if we could take a photo or if we can paint a picture for you. So one side looks pretty fresh. Well, mine does. It's pretty fresh, pretty clean. But if I flipped it over, I see
Cum stains.
Yeah, it looks like cum stains. And dried up spit. Well, that's what it really is. So.
It's all of our spits combined. And
dude,
then, it was marinating for that 10-month period that we weren't recording. And now it's just it's delectable.
And like
little recording.
If you were to kiss it, we'd be making out with
for
4
sure.
people.
And, that's happened. I put my mouth on the pop filter. I breathed vape smoke through the pop filter before. So that's nothing new.
So long,
man. Yeah. Okay, guys. Mutually Bueno Podcast. We're back, baby. Kind of, maybe. Well, yeah. No, we're back. We're doing something. But hey, no, it's been a long time. It's been 10 months. The last episode was with you, Ray, and Stanley.
Yeah. The Filipino triple threat. I think that's
triple threat. And I wasn't on the episode.
It's because you were...
I felt so sad. I was busy working. I think I was working outside of the city. But it was in December. You guys were recording in December.
Was it December?
Yeah. Of last year. So we haven't recorded for that long. This whole year, it's been recording free.
Wow. I don't know, man. My mom's kind of sad now. She's our only listener,
Yeah, my cat.
Jesse.
She's listening to NPR podcasts now. So... that's great.
He's moved on. he's quit listening to the Mutually Bueno.
I mean, I gave up on myself.
Same.
But guys, it's okay. It's myself, David, and Aaron.
Yeah.
Just both of us in our studio. Phones! Come on.
That's the first rule.
Yeah, I know. And I think I sniffled a few times, which I was always anal about, making sure that no one.
But you sniffle?
No, I didn't. I think I sniffled right into the mic. But you know what? I'm gonna do it again, just so you guys can get. I bet you guys missed that, right? Because it's been that long. But okay, today's episode probably not gonna be a long one. But I just want to update for everyone because recently we've been doing more stuff on our YouTube channel,
on the tubes,
and it's been blowing up.
It's been going.
Yeah, so we're whoa! We kind of want to do more. So we're in the works for I'm stuttering a lot because it's been a while since we've talked. It is an art form. I have realized that talking on a podcast free flowingly, with no script like we did in the past. That was kind of an art. That's not easy to do.
We're pretty good at doing it too. Yeah. But I was just we're so rusty.
Yeah, I know. We're just rusty, right?
But I think it doesn't matter just because we're weird, so people will forgive us, right? Right, people?
I hope so. We'll go on tangents probably.
For real.
But yeah, okay. So we have a lot of stuff in the pipeline. Kind of. We have a bunch of scripts, a bunch of stuff that we want to start shooting. And we've been doing a lot of animation stuff. The Chico Animated on the YouTube channel. We have a music video out there too.
Yeah.
Kind of. That kind of skyrocketed us.
It's going to be on the Billboard top 40.
I hope so. You know what? Drake was recently announced Artist of the Decade by Billboard.
Oh, yeah?
I think,
so
2020 to 2030.
It's our year.
It's our year. It's your Mutually Bueno.
How everybody says, it's going to be our year?
Yeah.
This is our year.
Our decade, dude.
Yeah.
Decade. It's our decade.
Dude, it was on Tangent Time. It was on TikTok, and they were doing the goodbyes to the decade, and then they were showing video clips of Phineas and Ferb. And Hannah Montana and all of those.
The last episodes, right?
Yeah, and they were just showing clips
that
of
was
it.
in 2000. That was all in 2010.
Yeah, or
I don't remember Hannah Montana being a big thing, from 2010
or 2000.
I feel
no, you're right.
2005.
Yeah. It was a lot earlier. But
not 2000. No,
that's way too early.
That's too early. Okay, I watched Hannah Montana when I was younger.
Yeah, so grade 9 and grade 8.
School,
yeah,
high school.
Yeah. And that was
That was before
10 years ago.
Yeah, that was like 2008
or
2008, 2009,
and then
like that zone.
But they were showing clips of like Phineas and Ferb and stuff, and I was like, that's pretty sad, dude.
Yeah.
And like all the 2000 babies are gonna be 20.
Yeah, that's weird.
I kind of want my year to be on like a new slate, like the 2000. That's so cool. Because it's like your year goes, especially if you're like, so you grow up with the years, right? So 2019, you're 19. Like, it's foolproof. Like if somebody, like, if you have social anxiety and somebody asks your age, like a bartender asks your age, you wouldn't be like, I don't remember. I'd be like, wait, what's the date today? And then boom, there's your answer.
From experience.
What
did that happen to you? You're like, fuck. Should I re-swore?
But yeah, no, that didn't happen. But no, actually, I can't lie. There are times where I'm like, wait, how old am I again? Sometimes I think I'm 23, but I'm actually 24 and turning 25 in November, this month.
It eventually escapes you.
Yeah.
After like in the 20s, in the mid 20s, it
like,
starts to like blend
let's
together.
Just stop counting. Let's just
give up. And like you start to not want to count them. It's like it just starts to get depressing. It's like, yes, like look how old I am, and then like immediately I'll get like, oh my god, look how old I am.
But and it's not even just that. It's so weird because like I was talking to this Uber driver, right? She was in her 30s, and then I was like, man, I feel so old. She's like, how old are you? I'm like, this was I think a few years back. I was like, I was 20. Yeah. And then she was like, what the she was like, what? Why? Bro. And then like she was saying, actually I feel like so alive in my 30s. So it's like maybe that'll be us, Yeah.
But what I've heard is no one likes you when you're 27, and I don't want to get to that.
What does that mean?
I just heard it. I saw it in the hashtag. I'm like, whoa, is this a hashtag? It must be a thing.
So if you're 27, then like...
See? When you're 27, people just don't like you anymore.
What?
People just hate you, Like, what I feel like is the best year is like 24.
24?
Yeah, 24 I feel like is
what about
like,
25? That's like...
I don't know, it's like on the middle, and it's like,
yeah.
oh my god, I'm a quarter way through my entire life. And it sucks. It's like the worst.
No, I'm not a quarter way through. I'm going to be 107.
Oh, all right. Then maybe people like you when you're 27. Okay, Aaron. Jeez. All right, but guys, we gotta update you because it's been 10 months. A lot of stuff has happened this year in our lives, and I just want let's just kind of like speed through them, just so we can get the gist. Like, what happened at the beginning of maybe we should have prepared for this.
Beginning of,
you know what? Let's just
do it.
Okay, what happened this year? A lot's happened. I feel like a lot's happened, but
for
like in my mind now,
me, I finally moved out of my parents' house, and it was a pretty big step. And I love like the independence and like it's so fun like doing your own thing, right? And I don't know. I guess that was like the biggest thing for me. Plus, like just starting the Chico animated and voice acting and stuff like that. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So it's like, people are out there that like our stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And you know what's weird too? It's like we see the numbers and we're like, I keep on thinking to myself, I'm like, are there that many people that are watching our stuff?
It's weird.
Or is it just my mom replaying the video like over and over to give us views?
Whose basement is replaying the video?
Yeah, for real. It's got to be one of our close friends.
Yeah. But no, they have a lot of been coming from the States, surprising enough. I think it's like 15% is like Canada, and like a large majority, which is like 40, is coming from the States, and then a bunch of other countries.
So basically, we don't have our own supporters in Canada.
Yeah, we need more Canadians.
Yeah,
we need more
what's this all about?
Especially. And
yeah,
boots.
No, for sure.
Yeah, give us your boots.
Daddy.
Oh, okay, that was dumb.
What about you though?
Okay, I just been working away. Doing all these a bunch of jobs. You know what? This year I don't think it's been that wild for me. personally.
I mean,
Now I can't even think of anything.
We did meet Shimmy, and he did give us like a.
Oh yeah, we met Shimmy.
He a down to earth guy, and then we were just talking, and then he, sort of set a fire in us, and then
yeah, talking with him kind of helped us
spark up again.
Yeah,
because we were sort of like we were weaning.
Content.
Yeah,
it was really weaning down,
and
especially
then,
the content, the drive for content.
Yeah,
in the beginning months, probably.
It's because I moved out, right? So it was so hard.
Oh,
it was so hard for us to record or do anything,
yeah.
right? I mean, like you guys could have done it, like just you 3 but like.
But it was getting
everybody's
tougher.
schedule.
Yeah, it was getting tougher with everyone's schedule, especially. Yeah, it wasn't just. I don't think it was just
me
you moving, but it was just everything combined. Yeah. Ray got married this year.
Oh yeah, Ray got fucking. Sorry, do I swear? I don't remember.
You swear sometimes on the podcast.
Ray's married.
He's married now. To his beautiful wife. They just came back kind of from Japan to do their Japanese wedding as well. So
not to flex on anybody, but he had a Canadian wedding and then he had a Japanese
huge
wedding.
Flexer.
I was like, wow, Chiak, you guys are rich. Like, how much was that expensive? And she was like, And I was like, damn.
Yeah, but the pictures look beautiful.
Yeah,
from the
for
wedding.
sure.
Oh my gosh,
they look so pretty.
They were in Japan. They had like kimonos on, and they were going through the city, and
like
getting pictures taken. It was just so damn cute.
And it's like, this is Ray, guys. Yeah. This is like one of our oldest friends, and this is Mr. Hoy, and the host. And he's like the first one of us to like settle down and get married. So pretty proud of that guy. I guess.
If for some reason he listens to this podcast, I won't even tell him that we made a podcast.
He'll be like,
maybe he'll get updated and he'll be like, what?
Hoy, belly smack.
But I love you, Ray.
Yeah.
Dylan's in school.
Yeah, Dylan's in school. He's in art. Yeah. If you want to check out his stuff, I think he has he has a personal channel when he does his art. It's pretty dope. I feel like nerdy stuff that are drawn in sort of realism, I guess. I don't know, but they're cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on there. Some comic.
Yeah, comic stuff. Yeah, and then his own OC stuff.
Kind of stuff. But yeah. So I felt like there was a lot more that happened this year. I guess not. I guess it was like the 5 things.
No. Well, I guess that's that. But we still partied and had our fun.
We partied so much
this summer. Okay. This summer we actually went ham. Yeah. We got so I got personally so broke because we went out like all the time. Oh my god, yeah. I think we went out like at least once a week.
At least like 2 times a week.
And most of the time would be karaoke.
Yeah. Wait, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Sorry. Quick pause. Sorry in advance if the audio quality isn't what it was before. We did a test. It sounds pretty good, but if you're like, you know what, you still sound so much better. And you know what? Like, we're trying our best, man. Okay, but back to partying. We were partying a lot.
Yeah. So, that's a pretty good achievement. I would like to say when we went to karaoke so much, we started doing group songs, and then our group harmonization
have been getting better.
It just became so good. Like I think our top one to this day is Mad World. So let me paint you like it was I think me, you, Julia, Tyler was there.
And
Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan was there.
I forgot who the other person was. I think it was just us, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was me, David, Julia, Dylan, and Tyler, right? And somebody decides, let's sing Mad World. So,
all randomly. We didn't plan for it to be like the banger of the
night. Yeah, and then it starts off, and then I think Julia was like doing the lead vocals, and then same with David, and then I started harmonizing, but I went to the lower harmony, and then Dylan went for the higher harmony, and then we all sang it at the same time when the chorus hit. Yeah. And like it resonated. It resonated inside the room, and like it was perfect harmony.
It was beautiful.
And it was so good, dude.
Yeah.
Holy.
It's funny because like when we were singing it, like there's no eye contact
Yeah, there
towards
was
each
nothing.
other. Like,
Yeah.
like this is going so well. We were all so into it because
Yeah.
we knew it was just so damn good.
It was so
Yeah.
good. And then like at the end of the song, we were all so hyped. We were like, "Oh my god, dude! Like,
Yeah.
we'll face any group right now."
Honestly, I want to do like a
Karaoke face-off.
competition. Yeah, that'd be so much fun. Honestly,
But
like,
but
we
they
did
can't have
so well.
any actual singers because like
Oh yeah, no,
we
certainly,
get
for sure we
destroyed.
can't.
And we can't face a Filipino group because they would obviously win.
You know what? I think we could take a Filipino group. You know what? Yeah.
There's going to
I'm
be
gonna say
that
it.
one person in their group that could like
What, it sings like the Beatles real good?
or
Hey
like-
Jude or something?
No,
Yo,
sings like
we'll rock 'em.
Beyonce.
Oh, okay. I think if we come in with our creep,
Oh,
because me
Oh,
and
yeah.
Aaron's song
Yeah.
is creep.
yeah,
That
we
we always do.
and we always kill it. I
it's
think
so
it's so
good.
crisp. And even I'm starting to like it a lot more. The acoustic
Acoustic version,
version
right?
of
'Cause-
"Take on Me."
Right? Oh, sorry. Oops, I popped my headphones up. But I love Take on Me. The
Yeah.
the MTV
The
version,
unplugged.
Yeah, that one is such a beautiful track.
And then like we sing that, and then it's so bueno.
Yeah.
Mutually.
You know what? I feel like with most acoustics, like most acoustic cover songs, you have like more. Wait, I feel like my mic is like a little low. I'm gonna turn it a little bit higher. Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, I feel like it's a little better. I feel like. What was I saying? With acoustic
yeah.
covers of songs, there's more leeway for you to like take your own route on how you want the vocals to sound. And I feel like we should do more acoustic covers because you know what, that might brighten.
But
it up.
that's the thing that's hard too. It's like with acoustic,
Oh, but then
it's
different people might
They
say
do-
things too fast.
that or like they have
Oh,
like
you're right.
different pitches for the song itself, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
with acoustic, they might like transpose it down or up, so the song might be higher or lower, and then it's harder to sing, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying when we did Creep and it was the acoustic cover.
Yeah.
It was
It was-
goddamn masterpiece. It was bueno,
Yeah.
mutually.
So like we've been doing that plus like Red Room and like
Yeah. Well, especially in the summer. Okay, so like every week.
we also went to Digital Dreams. This is our first time we
Yeah,
ever
we
went
went
to
to
a music
a
festival,
music
an
fest.
EDM festival.
Yeah. It was wild. I'll just leave it at that.
It was pretty great.
Yeah. Serotonins and all. No, but it was.
But like I think it was kind of it was great. Like Zed was I think
a good
the
experience.
ending song, right?
Clarity.
And it was so good.
Oh my! Every single time I hear Clarity,
I gotta bring it up. Okay, so for Clarity, so we
hot
were
dive into the frozen.
like it was like at the peak of the song, right? Like every like it's like the part where it's like like
Oh, yeah.
and then
Oh my
and then
God, I
and then you
love
hear the dish dish if
Uh.
our love, like right when it was got to that point, right? Like we were under the influence, right? And then like we were like we felt it like everybody
it.
was in sync, everybody
Yeah.
hands were up.
And you feel it in
I
your
was
bones too.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
was
just
so
shattered.
happy.
Oh,
I
man.
was at the
Peak
it was
of
bliss. Like
happiness, yeah.
that's what it was. I was in bliss, and then I got my phone stolen right after that. It's okay.
You got your phone stolen.
And Julia too.
got her phone stolen.
But
a
it's-
lot of our friends been getting their phones stolen
It's
recently. You're of the phone
but,
snatchers.
it's
I lost my phone this year. Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
No,
but
no, no,
we've
no.
all lost our phones this year.
I'm just saying, like it's like, yeah, they had people that were specifically pickpocketing people.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
the not good
Yeah,
thing.
because at the end of the night, when
Yeah.
everyone started to dissipate, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Yeah.
There's a few people also looking for their phone. They're
Yeah.
asking around. I'm like, oh, great. Like,
So it wasn't just me.
this was a
planned.
yeah.
And I tried outwitting them, stuffing my pocket so I make it tight, but nah, like if you're
People
under the
snatch
influence,
it,
it's
yeah.
like and you're enjoying and you're distracted, you're not gonna
Yeah.
realize like
Yeah.
you gotta like you have to create something that anti theft or just don't bring your stuff, because maybe that's like a festival tip, like be wary of your stuff or put it in a locker
Yeah,
if you can't
totally.
afford it.
Yeah. No, just get a locker.
Yeah.
Make sure you always or like have a friend or like share a locker.
Dude, like also
it's
your
worth-
your outfit at At
My
Dreams,
Alpha
it was
Dreams?
so good.
I don't know. I'm thinking back, it might have been too much.
No, dude.
No, it was,
Like
dude, it
the
was
amount of
too
people.
much.
No, the amount of people
the
that like
second day or the first, because then I wore the pink shorts.
the second day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the second day. Also,
Oh, man.
David's outfit was like he
A
was
Pornhub t-shirt.
yeah, Pornhub t-shirt with a pink shorts
Booty
and
shorts. Yeah.
and
They
like
were short.
were you wearing the wings or no?
Oh, I was wearing the wings.
Yeah, and then he
I was
was
wearing the rings. I forgot about the wings.
so he was a Pornhub fairy, right?
Yeah. I was
And then he
getting
was like
free Pornhub
yeah.
rings.
so like everybody was like whenever we walked by, all I would hear was, "Man, that's a sick shirt." Oh
Yeah.
man. And
It was pretty fun.
it was great, dude.
Yeah. But it was like, you get free Pornhub premium. You get free Pornhub
And you would do it
premium.
so flamboyantly. It was great. You're like, yeah.
Oh man, that was. Would you? You're gonna eventually go to more festivals.
Yeah,
in the future.
I think so. Yeah. I'd want to do another, for sure, Digital Dreams.
Yeah. How many a year would you do? Because
Oh,
I don't know.
golly.
Like,
One of my
you need
dreams,
to, like,
though.
set out time.
Yeah, because like
To like.
you have to prepare yourself for
Yeah,
sure.
it's-
But one of the biggest things that I would want to go to in terms of a music festival would be a Tomorrowland or Tomorrow World.
Oh yeah.
Like that's in the States or wherever, but it's huge and it's like all these like DJs and everything, and it's really expensive. But like,
Coachella.
I think it's
better than
specifically because it's specifically for like DJs.
EDM, sorry, yeah. Coachella's more just
Like all
pop
around,
and-
right?
Not pop, but like
It's
yeah,
all music, I think.
Yeah,
But
more
with
mainstream.
Tomorrowland or Tomorrow World, like if you see the visuals that they do and like
It's out of
the
this-
stage presence and like everything, it's like it's done so beautifully. Like
Yeah.
especially if you're under the influence, like whoa.
What state is it? Is it Atlanta?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I heard maybe it's in Vegas, or I'm probably thinking of like
you know
a
what? I
different
think
thing.
it is in Vegas. Yeah. Well, because Julia talks about
yeah,
it
she
constantly.
went. Yeah, like she went to Land, not World, I think. But they're like the same thing.
Oh, there's okay.
Yeah.
So I think one is in Atlanta, and then one is in. You know
Vegas.
what? Let's
Let's
search it up right now. I have
fact
my
check.
computer right in front of me. But yeah, you know what? I think I
Are you
want to
connected
go.
to the internet though?
I'm not connected to the internet, so you know what? We'll just forget about it. You know what? Beep, 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 bloop, bloop, bloop.
Here, I'll
Okay, you know what? I
I'll
found
say-
out Tomorrow World is in Atlanta.
Tomorrow. Okay, I'll search quickly right
Yeah.
now. I'll give you the password later.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
it's-
because you haven't been here with your laptop. But
it's-
yeah.
It's been a wild summer with those festivals.
Oh yeah. And even Julia's
first
birthday.
time.
That was a great time.
Yeah. I wish we could talk more in depth about them, but there's a lot of stuff that I guess we'll be keeping out. But yeah,
just had a
they
great
were
time.
They were great experiences. Definitely first time experience with festivals. Yeah.
And like, so I'm trying to find where is Tomorrow. Well, Tomorrowland takes place in Belgium. I guess this I guess this year is
Belgium.
is in Belgium.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I
It
guess
just
it
travels
moves.
around.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
guess.
cool. That's real cool then.
Yeah.
That's like the Olympics.
But it's like
of
you have
raving,
to,
you know what I mean?
you have to like go far.
Yeah,
but it's
bring
so
your
cool.
nationality with you.
Yeah,
and
because
it's
like a
just
lot of people, like if you
bring
see
their
the
flags.
videos, like there'll be people. Yeah, there'll be people with their flags.
It's honestly a freaking Olympics
Yeah.
of raving. It is.
hands down. And there's so many weaves and like nerds too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, along with karaokeing, partying, every single week, man, it was like. I remember we were karaokeing like 3 times a week. We were going to like bars like at the same time, like on the same days.
Yeah.
And we would always like
We'd hop.
end up going to karaoke
Yeah.
until like 4 a.m. It was really my wallet felt so attacked during the summer.
It was like, oof.
Yeah.
And I oop.
But yeah, so that I guess that's more or less the update with
With
what happened this
us.
summer. But we were talking about recently, end of a decade, and I want to ask you, what are kind of some like end of an era kind of things with maybe a show that really lingered with you? Because you were talking about Phineas and Ferb, and you're like, oh man, that moment was really sad. Was there like a specific moment
for
in,
the
like any like show or something that like you're like, oh man, it's done, and like
yeah, I mean,
it
like,
hurts.
does it have to be for this decade or like?
It doesn't have to be for the
I would
decade or just
say-
like ends of an era. Because I don't know, it's
I think it'd have to be The Office for me because when I finally watched, because I think it was
yeah.
like it was either this year or last year. I
Yeah.
finally watched The Office after all my other friends, not David specifically, told me to
Jesus.
told me to watch it. But it was like a tearjerker just to
It
see.
was.
Like, you know, spoiler alert if you haven't already watched The
If
Office.
you haven't already seen
What
it,
do
like,
you
what are
do?
you doing,
Even
man?
I did it, dude.
Yeah.
Even my girlfriend, like, you know?
Like,
Anyways.
we should make an ad, like, get off your account. You know that guy from, like,
Everest
Everest College?
College, yeah.
What you doing with your life?
You're sitting down watching TV.
And not watching The Office.
Yeah. But, like...
Boy, have you lost your mind? Because I'm going to help you find it.
By watching The Office. It's on Netflix.
Yeah. For now. It
oh
won't
my
be
God,
there
it's
for
gonna be
long.
vanished.
They're going to take it away.
Wow.
Take it away, take it away, take it away
Way
now.
now.
CNBC or whatever, who creates it? Is it CNBC?
I'm not sure. But, you know... Yeah, that scene where Dwight finally gets married to Angela, and then like you see Michael come in.
Yeah. Jim's like, I can't be your bestest mensch.
Yeah, and then he's like, and then Michael was there, and then he just started crying, and I was like, "Hello, what?"
Yeah, and you see Steve Krill all daddied up.
Yeah,
with,
because like his gray hair,
the salt and pepper
pepper.
kind of
Peppa Pig.
Yeah. That was sad. Do you think it was a good ending to the whole
Oh,
series?
yeah,
Because,
for
you know, a lot of people didn't like those last 2 seasons of The Office after Steve Carell leaves.
That's
Yikes, I'm making so much noise.
I think that's normal though, because it's everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's going to go downhill when Steve leaves." But I think Steve, like, he had a pretty important role, yes, but like Jim, Pam,
There are a lot of
Dwight
other strong
are
characters.
just as strong, right?
Yeah.
Like they're, especially Pam and Jim's story, like that was basically sort of a center point for a while.
It was, yeah.
So I think it was fine if they carried on, and I think even Andy did a great job of being a boss, like being the regional manager.
He
Like
was
in the
good
first
when he started.
But the last season, like he just
like, whoa,
he
come
just
on, man.
he stopped caring, and that's
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? Like, because then
And then he had
gets his
Erin,
job back.
and then like
Erin is so cute.
she's so
Honestly.
cute too. I
Like,
fucking-
Andy messed up.
yeah, and then what was his name? Pete
Pete, yeah. But
Yeah.
I think Pete was a way
way
better
better.
match for
Erin.
Erin at the end of it.
Yeah.
And then Erin meets her dad and her mom.
Oh yeah, at the end. Yeah, at the
That's so
end.
funny. He was like,
episode.
"Oh, would you hate your dad if he
No.
came by?" He's like, "I'm your dad."
Your dad's dead.
Have you seen my dad?
And then Andy too. Like when you saw that he matured from after having that mental breakdown.
Watch me
Baby
sit here and
Wawa.
cry, gonna sit here and cry. Something like that.
Baby Wawa.
Yeah. Ah, man.
And then when Kevin got fired from the office and he made up with Dwight too.
Yeah, and then when I forget who, but someone said that like Dwight actually really misses Kevin because he was playing with one of those etch and sketch things.
Oh,
and he was
he
making
made it?
Kevin's
Yeah.
face
Yeah,
with the thing.
Yeah. And then it was like, you were terrible at your job. And then Dwight was like, or Kevin was like, that's true. Then they hugged it out.
Yeah.
So I think that's got to be one of like the biggest things. What about you? Oh, maybe even Naruto. Actually,
Oh shoot. We
Like-
can go back and forth. With
yeah,
this.
for real. Like Naruto's wedding,
Let's talk about Naruto a bit because Naruto was
like that after the whole ninja war,
that
and
was 20 years.
finally like settled down. Oh, I'm getting teary eyed.
Yeah, they reached 20-year anniversary before the very end.
Mm.
And that was like just growing up, just growing up with it grows up with like that show like really
Yeah, we really grew up
impacts
with
you.
it. Yeah, that's why it's like such a big influence.
Yeah. And I just love the character development. I just love Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't. Or I don't know.
Actually,
a lot of
really?
people do love Naruto.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people who are like,
Oh, it's Naruto. That's not the real anime.
But I think it really knows how to pull on your heartstrings, even though there's a lot of
And the
fillers.
soundtrack, are you kidding me?
Soundtrack. Oh my god. It still sheds a tear,
And then
man.
and like I recently saw a clip of like Jiraiya and Naruto.
Yeah.
And like Jiraiya passed away, and then he was smiling, and then they cuts to Naruto, and then he's sitting on the bench, right?
With the ice cream.
Yeah, with
and
the
then
popsicle. Iruka Sensei
yeah.
was like sitting down like how Jiraiya does, and like they split the popsicle.
Yeah.
And then he just starts crying.
Dude.
And I was like, I'm crying now.
It was a moment when Naruto goes and asks Asuma, what's his name again? The sensei who was on the bench with him. Iruka Sensei.
Yeah.
To be his father.
Oh yeah, to walk him down the aisle.
Yeah. Even though he doesn't really have an
I mean-
impact in the show after like the 20th episode. But like still, that was like, oh
It's
my
'cause,
god.
like,
Because
yeah,
he
like-
was like the first one
Who took care of him? He
Yeah.
took that big ass shuriken
for
in
him.
his bag.
Yeah.
Right?
Just for
So-
freaking Naruto,
And
man.
Iruka's
It's so
kind
sad.
of weak, but you know,
Yeah. But you know
still
what?
a great
Like,
guy.
Yeah, he was a chill guy. I was gonna mention one thing. It was like, in Boruto,
I heard there's like
there's a thing happening where
a time
Yeah.
event
he goes back in
in time. What?
Boruto, and he's like friends with Naruto and
As
he
a
sees him
kid?
grow up. Yeah, and like I just watched some clips on YouTube with them, and it's just so cute and like just within like the 3 minutes that I watched the little clip,
Yeah.
it almost gave me tears.
Oh, dude,
was-
we have
it
to
was
watch
so-
it. We have to watch it.
Yeah, it's like there's one scene where they're like on the bed, because I think Naruto like invites Boruto to stay with him because like I don't know why he went back in time. I just know it's like one of those things. There was a
Yeah.
Naruto movie where like Naruto and Sakura go into an alternate time scenario where Naruto has his parents and Sakura doesn't have her parents.
Whoa.
I don't know if you watched that movie.
No, I don't think I
because
did.
at the beginning of the movie, Naruto and Sakura was complaining about her parents, like, hey, my mom's nagging me. And like Naruto's like, yo, bro,
At least
I don't
you have
parents, man. Like, yo, appreciate.
Damn.
And then like it was like that little swoop, right? So he actually gets to like grow up with like Minato and Kushina.
Yeah.
And it's just so it's like, oh my god, this is like what he could have had and stuff like that. And then
That's
Sakura
really
doesn't
sweet.
have parents, so and then there's like a Nega Naruto like that comes into play, and like he's like doing some bad shit. He's like, yo, like someone's like doing some bad stuff behind the scenes, and like Naruto's like, yo, something's going on here.
That's
Like,
not
we gotta
me.
find out what's going on.
Yeah.
And then like he was like, whoa, that guy looked like me.
Hey.
And they start fighting, and like
Look
I,
like me.
I forget how the movie goes, but it was a recent
What
movie. It was
movie?
in Shippuden. I think it was like maybe like not the last Shippuden movie, but
Because the
The
last
second or the
Shippuden
last-
movie
or
I
the third
watched
one.
was like when it's Boruto. That was the last Naruto movie I watched. Because
yeah,
it was like
I'm minusing
Sasuke-
Boruto out of that.
Yeah,
So it was everything when Shippuden was
was
running.
still okay.
Because then that after the last Shippuden movie, it was that Boruto movie.
Yeah.
And there was like there was the Bonds movie. There was the one
Bondy
where
Boys.
Hinata was taken by some moon guy, some moon alien man. And he's like, listen, you're going to be my Byakugan baby. Like, he's going to like take your eyes and stuff.
Oh,
like,
what is he, Itachi?
yeah,
Like,
no, or like, cause like he wanted to make babies with like Hinata and stuff. He's like, you're gonna be my moon princess.
whoa.
My moon
Why-
Byakugan
are you sure
princess
you were
baby
watching
girl.
Naruto or like
Yeah,
Naruto
it was.
hentai?
No, I swear to God. But then Naruto comes, saves the day. But then there's like the scarf that she like knits him. There was like it was just kind of like a thing to help push Naruto and Hinata together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like I'm making a lot of noise. Yeah, I guess what, guys? I'm drinking my coffee and I hit my spoon. Okay, I get it. But like yeah, it was like one of those cutesy like, oh, what's happening behind the scenes before they actually get married. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, because like from the Naruto, because it goes from like Naruto War to like Peace in the Village, and then
Yeah,
like
there's-
straight to like them getting married. So
Married.
maybe that's like the bridge for
Yeah.
the.
I think because there's a little time skip when Naruto and Hinata get married, because when you see them at the ceremony, everyone's like a little bit older.
Yeah.
And new people are together.
Yeah.
Like Eno and Sai, because they get together and they make
a poison girl and a painter.
Yeah. Well, because they have a kid and I don't know.
Inochimaru.
But Orochimaru has like
he's a good boy. Yeah,
he's a good guy now, but he has like
a weird boy.
He has a kid.
Yeah,
right.
That has like long ass arms or something.
Yeah. And that guy's cool looking. Yeah, that's a cool guy. But yeah. Sorry. Back to the episode. I don't know if it's an episode or a movie for Boruto where he goes back in time and chills with Naruto. But yeah, they're chilling on the bed, and then Naruto goes and asks Boruto like about his parents, and then he starts talking about his dad. He's like, his dad's like so busy because everyone needs him and stuff like that.
But
like,
I
he doesn't
need
have
him
time
more.
for me. And then he's like, oh, I guess that must be tough, but I guess you still love your dad, right? And it was just like a moment. Like, Naruto has like sad. No idea, but Boruto knows, right?
Yeah,
like that's his dad. That's his dad sitting in the bed, right? But yeah, it was a cool moment.
And just I can't get over like the soundtrack. The
do you have a favorite opening? Because that's just a goddamn tough one.
Oh, that's a heated question, or that's a heavy question.
Yeah.
I guess I could have a few tops. Haruno Kanata is obviously up there.
Yeah.
Bluebird.
Just because we also know how to sing that too. So it's like extra like.
And Senbon Master. Let's get a cup of water.
Oh,
yeah, it's so good. And
that was so good.
And Fighting Dreamers.
Oh, Go, yeah.
We are fighting dreamers.
But yeah, I love Flow. Well, Flow and Asian Kung Fu Generation were the ones that did like most of the songs for Naruto. I think they had like Flow had like 3 songs in there. I think they had like a lot of songs for them. So all their songs are like favorites of mine. But I think Go especially has like a special part of my heart because it's like the go-to. I feel like it's like the classic Naruto song.
Yeah. Wait, Go is the fighting dream.
We are fighting.
Yeah.
And they also had like a 15th anniversary, and they had they had the song. They replayed Go, the song, but like it was like more impactful because they got all the voice actors from Naruto to sing some of the parts at the end.
Oh, that's so cute.
It was super cool. And they were all like, so like the song starts and it's just a bunch of clips from when they're on stage singing that song. It's cool. It's like remastered. And then closer to the end of the song, you see them in the studio recording session. They're all singing. And then like you see all these people like inside the booth. You're like, who is that? And then you'll scroll down the comments and be like, oh, those are all the voice actors for Naruto. And I'm like, whoa! And like, this is such a big thing now. And it's just so cool.
And then like, can you imagine if you like you hear them in the background like screaming and stuff like Date Baya.
Oh man. If I heard like Believe, I would have been like, okay, maybe I'll stop playing this song.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Because Date Bayo, whatever is not an actual term or word, is it?
No, Date Bayo, yeah.
Is it just like a phrase he had?
It's so in the Japanese language, there are words that you would say after sentences or words, and they would be da or te or ba or yo, and you would add that to the end of a sentence. Okay, no one.
Don't fact check them. Yeah.
I
or if somebody can fact check them.
Yeah.
Fact check this.
Leave it in the comments. I don't even
comment
know
section below.
They want to comment on one of the videos. I don't know, man.
Or leave an iTunes review with the facts.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I heard it's like what it's like a speech. What's the word? I'm not a linguist, but it's like a speech thing that you would add to the thing. So what Naruto did is he added all three like the common iterations of all things that you would say, and it's just like absolute and that became nonsense. Like, okay, it's so stupid saying, and no one. It's just like no one.
So it's just the same as Believe It, because who says Believe It?
Exactly.
24. Like he said that 20 times. Yeah. Like in Naruto, like especially the voice actor was always like, believe believe it.
Have you seen the voice actor for Naruto? The English voice actor? I'm not gonna say anything. It's just like I would not expect her to be the voice actor.
Yeah, but
it just caught me off guard. Even Inuyasha's voice actor, the English one, is not who you would expect.
If you ever watched Beck Mongolian Chop Squad, the English voice actor for the main character is very different. But
the coolest voice actor I've ever seen, or like the one that like almost matches like how they're supposed to look. Like, not that they're supposed to look like them, because they're not, because they're just people, right?
Yeah.
But the person who's like, oh, okay, I could see that person having a voice like that is the guy who plays Jude in 16. And
oh, yeah, 100%.
Total Drama Island as well.
Did you know there's a second season?
Isn't it just...
It's a total drama action. Yeah, that's what it's called.
They have another stuff. They have a bunch of other...
I had no idea. I thought it was done after.
Oh, yeah, they had a few things for Total Drama.
That song's actually... That's a banger. Da 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 da.
I forget how it goes. I haven't seen that show in a long time.
I wanna be famous. It's something like that.
Oh man,
it's so good.
Jesus,
it's obviously
you're opening up stuff that like I'm trying really hard to find.
Obviously not as good as excuse me, as 16.
Yeah.
I think they're the same creators. No.
Oh no, they're 100% the same creators. Yeah, because they have some of the same
voice actors. Yeah,
and it's a Canadian show.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they have like that little leafy thing, that green thing that you find on the trees, like that fall. You know those little things that I don't know how to explain, it, but like they're like.
Is this the brand?
No, it's whenever you see like a Canadian show and like it's the symbol. The symbol
like at the end
like
of the show they would have it.
Thing
Okay.
That like. Anyways, it's not really important. But hey, I'm just trying to rep Canada, you know?
Am I right?
Another show that was kind of sad when it ended, it was super sad when it ended, was Avatar. And I just rewatched Avatar.
It's so good,
dude. Avatar, yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I wish they did an after series because they do have the comics for it.
Yeah.
But I would love to see it animated.
Yeah. To see what happens.
Because I know in the comics, Zuko was trying to find his mom. And then Zuko almost started a second war.
What?
That's what I've heard. And I sort of read, but then obviously...
No, with Avatar, eh?
Yeah.
With Avatar, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Mamma mia. That's not how I want to leave it off.
Yeah, but
that's not mutually bueno.
I think they, obviously they cooled off and everything worked out.
That's good. Oh, my God.
But you said you're also watching Korra.
Oh, I finished Korra.
Oh, you finished rewatching Korra.
Yeah. Well, like I'll edit and stuff, and
then
I'll have
because
I've watched it so many times. Same with The Office. Like I'll just have it as like background sound. No, Avatar. Oh my God, it was such a short series, and at the same time they managed to.
I don't even think it was that short. They had 3 seasons. And there were like 20 episodes each?
I think it was shorter than 20. I think it was like 15 or something.
I can't fact check now. I'll fact check another time.
But I think it was shorter. Even for Korra, they were like 13 episodes a season. So relatively short. Well, same thing with, I guess, Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah. It was around the same length.
But to see the Korra
of character?
for sure 100% Avatar, the growth was like in everybody. In like you had Zuko, who was like this edgy teen that was trying to redeem honor from family, but then he realized family like just didn't want him.
Yeah, it could be just,
and they just used them. Yeah, and then blood. But like it doesn't have to be blood because like or like your closest family, because his uncle is his blood, and like he for sure takes care of him.
Oh, Iroh freaking.
And like Iroh makes it in Korra, and he's always so funny and wise.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's pretty sad though, because Iroh's voice actor died.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it was a while back.
Yeah,
but sad.
I was gonna say the really cool thing I found about Avatar. It's just that it was so many. It wasn't just about Avatar. It wasn't just about Aang. Like, you had plot points with
everybody.
Zuko. Like it was just as much like his kind of like story as it was like Aang's. You know?
Yeah.
What I mean, because like he had that whole redemption arc, and there's things that happened behind the scenes the Avatar Aang didn't know.
Yeah.
That Zuko was going through it.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh
cool
yeah,
how
that's a good perspective.
They were able to go through like 2 timelines of people in like a single show in such a short amount of time.
Yeah. So just the storytelling for that show is really
yeah.
great.
And you liked Korra, right? I liked Korra.
I like Korra.
I understood where people's
Dropped off.
gripes were.
Yeah. But like
because a lot of things did happen.
but when you saw like the old characters, like when you saw Toph especially, the first time you see her,
you still kind of want more though.
when she said Twinkle Toes the first time, I was like,
dude.
I was like,
oh, he's got me.
Yeah. And then
even recently, I was like,
you're
I
like,
was like, is she gonna say? She's gonna say. She's gonna say.
it's been a while, Twinkle Toes, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But I liked Korra because it was they tried something new. Like
Yeah,
especially they went dark. They went a lot darker than
much darker. Yeah.
Than Avatar.
Yeah. They really. They really.
They had the
denied
first death on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, with
The Queen when she
Earthquake.
got choked.
That was a wild.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude.
So like
that's
so
like
people
your average, like stabby stab,
Yeah,
shooty
that's
shoot.
like
That
torture.
was draining your body of all air.
Of all yeah.
Like that's.
And that's I think that's the
scary.
coolest thing. That's
Yeah.
the coolest part because
They weren't afraid to like take.
they were
those-
bold. Yeah.
And like
I also liked that she sort of went to the villain because like because like you know how like in Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that they'll have like chaotic neutral or chaotic good and like evil and like lawful good and like all of that. Like if you remember Azir, he basically wanted peace for everybody, but in his yeah or
Amon, the guy with
no
the
the airbender that could fly.
Oh
Or is it Azir?
it's a different name. I forget his name though.
Okay.
It's not Azir. I
So
need
it's
to know it though.
Yeah,
But
okay,
I know it's the bald guy and
Zahir.
Zahir, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Zahir, yeah. Empty your mind, become devoid. But
Yeah.
like, cause like he wanted, I guess, peace, or I actually don't remember
He wanted to rid the world
of
of the
Benders.
Avatar.
Oh, just specifically,
What was his story again? He was after the Avatar because he wanted to take away.
like
He wanted to kill the Avatar because he felt like
It's too OP.
that's really why
there's problems.
and
Yeah.
like how having the Avatar is just flawed because there'll never be peace or something. But he was very rational about it. He's like
Yeah.
one of those villains where
Yeah, that's
even
like,
if you're a cool thinking person, you'll be like, that villain's kind of making some sense.
Yeah.
You know, with like Thanos too, it's like,
yeah,
you're not wrong.
okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But exactly that. So
Yeah.
and then when she had to go back to get help because of what's her name?
Kavira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was interesting, and I like that because it was different.
Mhm.
So they went with something different in Korra.
It kind of, this is off topic, but it kind of got me thinking. I think girls who are very like insane like that, like Kavira or like
Are hot?
a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Like you like
Or-
a girl that's empowered.
Yeah, and it just I'm like, whoa, I respect that. Like,
Yeah.
you're like so
Boss
like,
lady, boss lady.
Yeah. She went way too insane with all like the stress of like her mom and like getting like approval from her dad.
Azula.
Azula. She was like, whoa, but she
At the end of it.
she just
Well,
went
at the
too
end,
insane.
she went crazy.
Yeah.
Like she
liked
cut her hair
animal,
and stuff.
sorry, I liked her animation style after that though.
Oh.
'Cause like they made her look so insane and like
Oh,
they
yeah.
pulled it off so well.
Yeah. Because like she fired the twins, but I thought that was funny when she fired the twins, and then she's like, "Okay, May, you're fired." But wait, I'm May, and she pointed at me. So am I fired or you fired? And I was like, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But Azula did go crazy, and
Yeah.
and like, and her father, it's not Sozin. What's his?
Yeah, Fire Lord.
Azula. No.
Fire Lord.
Sozin's Comet? No.
Sozin.
No, that's the that's the one that started the fight. The war.
This. How do I forget it? Fire Lord
Ozai.
Ozine. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like he's pretty crazy. he wanted to set the world on fire and just bring it, like set it on ash, thinking that everything will like come back. Like what? Like I don't know about that thinking process.
Yeah, man, he was way too radical. Okay, with the three girls.
Who?
May was what was Azula's the team the three girls with Azula.
Mai and Zulin or
the one that dates Zuko.
No, that's Mai.
Oh, that's Mai.
And then I think it's like Soylent.
What is that? It's like,
but it's something like that.
Yeah. Which one was your favorite? That's what I was getting at. That's all I was getting at. So let's just call her gymnast girl, okay? Circus girl, because she was from the circus. I think we talked about this on the podcast.
I think.
And Dylan said he liked. May May was like the.
She was so down to earth, but she
was like edgy.
That's what I mean. Like
death. Death is me. Yeah. She reminded me of Doria, the girl on MTV, the MTV girl, the girl with the glasses, the thick frame glasses, and the brown hair, and she had like bangs and stuff like that.
You said Dora. I was like, Dora the Explorer. she likes death.
She's edgy, man. Yo, where's that map at?
But I think I liked, because the other girl was too like upbeat, too happy, you know?
She was, yeah.
And like she was pretty, she was cute, but like it's just that like the thing that May had was like she loved you, but it was in her own dark way. Like and like that was so attractive. Tsundere. But like she's not even that. She cuz she was never like, "Hey, baka." She's like, "You're stupid." And don't ever break up with me again.
Oh yeah, no, she was
very chill.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they got reunited at the end, after the war, and then when she was like, "Don't ever break up with me again." Yeah. And I was like, "Whoa."
Dude, when she saves them too, when they're on that trolley thing in the air, and the firebenders are trying to cut the rope, so Aang and Katara, and then everyone would all fall.
Yeah.
And then she stopped them all and started attacking, and then I was like, ooh, that character change. Yeah. I love that.
And that was the same thing. Also, if we're talking about character growth with Zuko too, I thought this was so cool. Like when he tried teaching Aang how to firebend, but he wasn't able to do it correctly.
Yeah, because his drive,
because before his drive was finding Avatar and redeeming his honor with his family.
And that's where his fire.
That's where his
stemmed from.
Yeah, and then he didn't have a
motive or different. He had to change his motive and
like he didn't have passion of his own. Right, because it was always for somebody else that he needed to do it for. And then when he saw the firebending masters, I don't know why I did air quotes, but the firebending
masters, if you want to call them that.
But they're the two dragons, and they showed them the fire. Like that's when he was like, I understand. But that scene was kind of funny too, because the fire is encircling them, and then like he looks up, and he's like, I understand. And then that's it. And I'm like, remember. That's it. Okay. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool for him because like he realized like, yeah, this is what I want, and this is what true firebending is. Then he was able to teach.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And you know what? Like Aang is he stuck to his character. Like first off, he could have killed the Fire Lord, or he could have killed.
He didn't want to kill him.
He didn't. Like there's two instances. One was when he could have redirected the lightning back at Ozai, but then he like just sent it away.
Yeah, like he sees him, and then
he was like, no, screw it. You'll live another day.
Yeah.
And then when he's in this avatar state, he was about to strike him down with all four elements, and like I was so ready for it, right? But then like he's like, no. And then like he comes down, like he slowly comes down, and then he battles him with his with his chakras.
Yeah.
Because of the lion turtle that taught him how to bend energy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah. I love that
It's so
scene
good.
so much.
It's so good.
And, like when he finally took him down and like
And then,
you want the Fire Lord to like just like understand like he's in the wrong, but like he was just like so on his like.
He was still on a high horse. Yeah.
Ah man, I hate him. Oh,
But
man.
I do have to give him like his kudos because like he was strong enough to compete with Aang.
Yeah.
In his well actually he kind of got bodied, but everybody would in the Avatar state. But he pretty much messed up Aang like before that, right? So that's pretty intense.
Yeah. I like Ding with hair. I was off topic. I like the little hair moment. I like that like they change the character's hair and stuff like that too, because they show like growth and like different hairstyles. I find that really cool with the show. If they could change
Small
outfits
details,
and change like little things like that, because
what are the sayings? Something Hotman or because there's the fire lingo that he used to know. But
Flameo.
Yeah, there we go. It's like, what? That's so cringy. That's like boomers trying to say like, yo fam, that's lit, you know?
Oh my god. Yeah, I loved when they went to the fire nation, and
because
like,
even Sokka's because like he was like, man, I don't, you know, everybody has everybody has their own thing, like, you know, they can do great things and I can't do anything. I'm just there with a boomerang. Yeah. And then he gets an episode to himself about becoming a sword master. Yeah, that was great.
Oh, I love that. Even the days coming up to Sozin's comment. When they went to that play.
Oh yeah, because it was the Fire Lords. Like it was the Fire Lords or the Fire Nation's view of how everything was going.
Oh, we need to talk about the Tales episode.
The Tales episode?
Like when they split up the episode into little stories of each character, and it was the Iroh story that makes everyone cry.
I'm crying now.
So essentially so what happens in the episode, they cover different stories for everyone. So I don't know who they start off with, but Katara and Toph have the episode where they go to like they take like a spa day.
Yeah.
And like someone makes fun of Toph about like having makeup or stuff like that, and like she feels sad, but like and like they just talk about like beauty and stuff like that. It was like a really like a good
sentimental
moment for teaching, I guess. So I wish I could explain talk more about it. I probably explained it terrible. But then they talked about Sokka, and Sokka did some stuff. I forget what happened in his episode.
I only specifically remember Iroh's just because like it was so it was so sweet.
But Zuko has like a little moment where like he goes on a date with a girl, and he like lights up all the lamps on fire. Like he just like does like it's a cute little thing.
I only remember Iroh's. Man, I got to rewatch that episode.
It was a good episode. Yeah, like everyone had their little story. But the coolest thing. The reason why I wanted to talk about the episode was that essentially it's a filler episode, but at the very end they foreshadowed a bunch of stuff for the future, because they had a little moment for Momo, where Momo gets into like a little bit of a mess. He gets like chased by some like cats or something, and he's like running away. But then at the very end he finds Appa's fur. Because Appa was missing during that time, because the
people stole them.
Yeah. And so like he finds the fur and like finds like a big imprint of like his foot and stuff. So he knew that he was in the city Ba Sing Se where they were. And I found that really cool, because like, I guess it was a filler, but there's also important details that you need. Because the next episode was about Appa's days that he was gone and stuff like that. So yeah, that was super cool, and I freaking love Avatar because like even like
I was gonna say like even the like I love how they do that, because like they can split up the episode so perfectly and still come back to it. Like the episode with the lovers in the mountains with the singing, like the "Don't let the cave bring you down." Don't let the
Oh.
because like
Yeah, I forget.
and
Oh,
then
yeah.
the secret tunnel
Yeah.
through the mountains, secret
With the guy with
secret
the people with
tunnel.
the leaves.
Yeah,
Jumps.
they're basically like hillbillies or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, that was a cute little episode.
But it was like, cause like that's when you saw like they like it was Aang and Katara that had a love moment.
Did they have a?
Yeah,
because
cause like
their first love moment.
yeah, cause like that was when they like they were both lost and they were complaining, and then they blew it, like they had a torch, right, and they finally blew it out, and then that's what led them to the way. But like before that, they looked like they were gonna kiss.
Yeah. Oh.
So cute.
And then they finally did before the final fight. That was really good. You know what?
I don't know. It's kind of weird. He's
Yeah.
100 and something, and she's like 17 or something.
Oh, well, technically, he's only like he was
100. He's
still,
100 years, so he's 13 or
Yeah.
something.
Um,
I actually don't know how old Katara was at the end. Maybe a 2 year. I don't know.
who knows? Something I was watching. I was watching a YouTube video about Avatar, and they were talking about Korra, and one thing they mentioned, and it kind of made me a little sad, was that Aang was kind of a terrible father, because like his
With
goal
Bumi.
his goal was to like keep the to rebuild the Air Society, right? So of course he needs to give birth to more airbenders. So when there was pictures that they used as like that related to it, where you see like a whole family photo and Bumi's there, Bumi's older, and then you see the girl, I forget her, Kaya, I think, Kaya, and she's a waterbender, and then eventually you have Tenzin, who's the youngest, who is the airbender, and then that's it. So like he kept on having to like give birth to eventually just get an airbender, and like he spent so much time with Tenzin, and like less time, and you get that in the episode that remember when we went to that little cottage place that they went to before, and he was like, oh, we didn't, like Bumi and like Kaya were like, oh, we didn't get to go there, it was only you and Dad, and then he's like, oh, what, you weren't there, and like stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you got like special treatment, but like you kind of saw in the age too, because like Bumi was like older in the photo, he looked like maybe he was like 7 or 8, so like he like was seeing if like he had like airbending powers, because you can't know like right,
but he
off the
did
bat, right?
he
But
I remember he achieved them,
and he could fight, and
that kind of
that was
sucks.
cool, but yeah, it's just like, and like what the guy mentioned in the video, it was just like, even the greatest people could be like terrible parents, because like but like he also had like so much responsibility on his plate.
I was thinking of like, because like Aang was basically no, I was thinking like he was kind of like Naruto in a sense, because he was so focused on his city and everybody else, and it's hard. Like, can you imagine like being a mayor or a leader of a place where everybody depends on you? Yeah, and then it's like you have to spend all your energy on all other people, and then it's like you have to come home, you're exhausted, and like you still have to try and spend energy on your kid, and it's probably super hard, right?
And it's so weird to like see that and think that too, because like when they're in shows and stuff like that, you see them in like periods when they're younger and more like carefree, and like not carefree, but like more, because they're not an adult,
and they don't have a kid,
like they're funny and stuff like that. And then when you like in that time skip, let's say for Naruto, he's not like the fun loving, like
he's more serious
drawing
now.
stuff, like he's so like completely different, like all that fun lovingness of him completely gone.
But like that scene in the movie where he gave Boruto help with his Rasengan and like made that huge one. Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Oh, that was
Actually,
that was good.
I was gonna ask you, because I saw a post where it was saying that like, it was like, is Goku a bad father?
He's a terrible father, man.
But see, that's the thing. The guy, he had an opposite opinion. He was saying,
"Oh, okay, why? Yeah, why?"
He was saying, no, no, he's not. Like, you guys, he was saying like people have to remember he's not a human. We're humanizing him. So like,
That's true.
so like we expect, you know, with parents to be like, with humans, parents always take care of the kids and like, you know, they don't give power ups to evildoers, you know, like parents. But with, he was saying that like Saiyans, right? Their whole purpose is to become stronger. So like when he gives like the senzu bean to Cell to fight Gohan or whatever, like he was doing that so Gohan can get stronger. Like it was like that.
It's like a different type of parenting
because like he does want his kids to be strong too.
You're right. Okay, so we're looking at it like.
Because we're humanizing him, right? Yeah. That's why we were saying,
so we only think of one type of parenting because we're only human. Yeah, but he's a different species. Yeah, and same with animals too. They have different ways of parenting.
Yeah, for sure.
So we just have to kind of think about it that way. That each person. Okay, so but I guess in our society,
we would think that
would be terrible.
Yeah, because he wants his kids to fight other beings, but no, like he wants
green man who sucks up other.
Because it's part of their culture. Because Goku's dad too. He wanted him to be strong. No, like he wanted him to fight and stuff. So,
no, I've never heard that view. That's an interesting
what
That's cool.
It's funny because I saw it on TikTok. I was like, huh. I was gonna ask you too, like personally through a message. I was like, do you think Goku's a bad father? And then, I was gonna say that, send that, but.
That's still a tough question. I'm just trying to think. Speaking of Dragon Ball, I mean, they had a sad ending, like a sad. Well, now it's not done because Super is around. But when I thought like Dragon Super. Ball, I liked Super to a degree.
Because you didn't finish it. You didn't finish the
Super.
You finished
Super,
it.
Yeah.
Oh, with like Jiren and Ultra Instinct,
the World Tournament.
Yeah.
No, I watched all.
I thought you stopped.
No. I watched it a while back.
Okay.
Like shortly after they finished the animation for it, I watched it.
Because Ultra Instincts was so cool, dude. Come on.
It was cool, but I mean, they're just
he mastered
way too
it.
Overpowered.
Oh,
like,
God, so good.
Like who the heck are they gonna face?
The thing that I liked, it wasn't just Goku that won the whole thing. I know, it was a team effort. Yeah, it was Android and Frieza.
There's Frieza. Yeah, that was cool that they brought all those people
back to finish them off.
That was some cool fans.
Because like then also, it wasn't just Goku's gonna save the day. It was a team effort. Yeah, you know,
because literally Goku's always saving the day.
Yeah.
Funny enough, actually, in the movies, Piccolo always saves the day. Piccolo comes out of nowhere in a black silhouette, like standing like tall with his cape like blowing in the wind. And they're like, "Whoa, that's Piccolo."
I'm laughing so hard because whenever I think of Piccolo, I think of like Pope Francis with his, you know, there's that meme where it's like he's wearing his robe or whatever, and it's like flowing just like Piccolo, and it's like there were memes where it's like Pope Francis is Piccolo or something. Funny.
Yeah. Actually, and funny enough, one time I forget which movie. But it was actually Krillin in Piccolo's uniform. It's like, what? Oh, yeah. So I was going to say, like, before, like, Super started, when I thought, like, GT was, like, the last of Dragon Ball.
Were you sad about that?
It was sad. Like, I hated GT, but...
Oh, you finished
aspects of GT?
Yeah.
I watched GT, like, 3 times.
Okay.
Like, I don't like it, but, like, I still watch it. Because, like, it's still Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I still feel like
it gives you a bit of that fix, right?
Yeah.
But real Dragon Ball fans hate GT, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, and I think anybody who's like
I kind of liked it.
You like GT?
I thought it was cool, especially with like the Shenron Dragon. Like at the end when they had to combine, but it was kind of weird though. Yeah. But
that was an interesting concept. A lot of stuff did happen.
Because like evil Shenron. Baby. Yeah, Baby. Because Baby had a movie as well.
And it also did spark up one of my
Super Saiyan 4 or what?
I shaved my mustache, you idiot. Vegeta grows a mustache.
Notice anything different?
Oh, I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. It's like yelling. But yeah, at the very end of GT, like he's like, And so we say goodbye to our hero, hoping that we'll never see him again. But if we do need him, we know just who to call. And then like he like grabs his like power pole and like Nimbus, and he's like, until next time. And then like it says the end, and I'm like, oh, like
you felt
was, like my childhood all wrapped up, you know,
again.
Because like they flash back all like the scenes from Dragon Ball in that very last GT episode.
Oh wow.
Like the very beginning, like they flash back everything, and I'm like, whoa, this is too much. I'm gonna cry.
That's like a Naruto thing. Yeah. Something I still think that you have to catch up on Demon Slayer.
I have not seen one episode. So to catch up would be
you should watch it. I think you would love that. No, it's on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll, yeah.
The animation style, the storytelling. It's so good.
Yeah?
And plus the opening, so good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I watched
You'll probably
an episode of Dr. Stone.
I don't know about that, but because like I've only heard hype about Demon Slayer, right? Yeah. And then I finally watched it. Oh, okay. It lived up to it.
Okay. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
What is it about? Give us like a little summary for all the people listening out here.
Basically there's this guy. He's a good old guy, good old boy. He's a coal worker or something, and then he went to the mountains, or he went to the town to sell coal, and then on his way back, there was a bit of a snowstorm, and then he finally got back home, but he saw his family was slaughtered.
Whoa, that's a big...
Yeah, but...
There's a twist. One of those... What the twist?
Yeah.
The opposite.
But there was... His sister was still sort of alive, but she turned into a demon.
Whoa, oh!
Yeah. And then...
Oh, does he kill his sister?
No, he
teams up with his sister?
Teams up with his sister.
That sounds dope, actually.
It's really cool. Good, because there was a demon slayer that was going to slay her, but then he saw that because usually demons kill, like as soon as they convert to a demon, they kill and eat like humans because of blood. Yeah. Right, and there's blood everywhere, so obviously she'd be triggered to like kill the brother. Yeah. But she did the opposite, and she actually protected him. And then, it's so sweet.
Part of her living. Yeah. That's
it's really good. And then from there, he becomes a demon slayer, and just it's so
they
cool.
team up. So she could tell like who's the demon and stuff like that. And that's kind of like the path they're taking.
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, that sounds cool.
But it's good.
It reminds me of like Tokyo Ghoul, kind of like.
I think it's better than Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh,
I personally
really, because I love Tokyo Ghoul.
It kind of fell off in season like for the end of Tokyo Ghoul for me.
But I love the last episode too when he's carrying his friend.
It's fine, but I think Demon Slayer, because I got so addicted to it, I was like, okay, I can't wait. I have to read the manga. So I ended up reading the manga. It's so good too.
Yeah. How many episodes is it in?
I think 22, 23.
Is it like the first season?
First season
is like done.
First season is complete. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Doctor Strange. You should check. Sorry. Doctor Stone.
Doctor Strange. I just noticed.
I always mess that up.
Yeah.
But like people talk very highly about it.
Doctor Stone.
I've seen one episode. It seems okay. But I've been anime in a long time.
It probably has to pick up. But Demon Slayer.
Yeah, it's worth.
I think it's right off the bat. It's a good story.
I'll check it out.
And like the animation style, the fight scenes are another level. Like they add a bit of 3D animation to it.
Oh, okay.
It looks pretty dope. Yeah.
Speaking of 3D animation, you saw the Broly movie, right?
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
I thought it was so good.
They also mixed up.
They changed CGI. The story too.
They completely. No, they
completely changed the story. Because his father before
had nothing
to do with the Saiyans. Yeah.
Well, killing of them, but he was never in the previous movies. But I like this Broly a little bit better because
Yeah.
they made him so mindless before.
Yeah.
Now he has like a little bit more of sense.
It's funny because like before he just hated Goku because he cried, but now he actually has a story. Like,
Yeah.
what was it? Like he was raised by his father to like to basically be a revenge person, right?
And he was forced to just become like
Because his
warrior
father
and stuff like that.
killed his best friend, which was like a worm cat thingy.
Yeah, like yo,
So
leave him
dumb.
alone. Man.
Yeah.
Leave that cat thingy alone, dude. Yeah, his
And then
his
even
dad was
Goku
toxic.
at the end of that fight and the end of the movie was like, "Hey man, let's fight again. You're so strong."
Yeah, there was a weird moment during the fights where I particularly didn't like it. I heard people liked it, but it was so small, a small detail. Like it isn't like it like ruined anything about the movie at all. But it was just like when they're fighting, there's like when the music starts playing, there's a voice that announces the names of the fighters. during the
I didn't
fight.
even notice.
Yeah.
Choose your character.
No, it was like okay, so let's say it was like Broly, and he's about to start fighting, or like no, so, they're like powering up, right?
Yeah.
And like that's when like you would hear
You
like
got the narrator?
Goku no like in the background, like like
Was
in the song, like
Oh.
like a guy, he was just like
I thought
saying the names.
okay.
And
I
just
didn't even notice
like
that. Oh wow.
And like you would like Vegeta or like Broly, and like when they fused, he was like Gogeta, and like
I didn't even
it's like-
notice
it's just
that.
super- oh no, it was just like a small thing.
I guess I watched it in did you watch it in dub?
Yeah, I watched the dub.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
No,
Wow.
no.
Or you watched it in sub?
I
Because
watched the dub. I watched the English dub. Yeah,
yeah.
because like I can't watch Dragon Ball Z.
his voice is so high in
It's
that.
it's so hard to watch, man.
Because
with his
it's
voice.
so weird because like he's so manly and then his voice is just so. Wait, that's Vegeta.
Oh, okay, you're right.
But yeah, he's like Vegeta.
Yeah.
Cheated!
Yada, 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 yada.
Cheated! Oh, da, 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 da.
You're right. That's how he sounds. Oh man, that's like the only anime I can't watch
Yeah,
in sub.
because in Dragon Ball, yeah, he's so manly. Oh, I can't.
I'm Goku.
Ballin'. Kobe.
Vegeta, why do you always have to make fun of me?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, does he kind of
Sound
sound?
sort of
Hey,
when he's
Cell?
just talking. Yeah.
Whoa,
I'm the
Frieza.
I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. Kermit Vegeta. Vert Kermit. Is that Goofy? Oh no, that's the good.
kind of goofy. How
That's
does Goofy sound like?
that's
Goofy's
Banjo because
yeah. Wait. What does Goofy sound like? Goofy's like
Gorsh.
Oh gosh,
Gorsh.
Mickey.
That was my complaint.
I'm Mickey Mouse. Hello, YouTube. But yeah, man, end of an era.
Yeah.
Man, this episode actually, I thought it was
gonna
going
be
to be
short.
shorter, but
What is
we
it?
kind of went on along. I only anticipated this episode to be an update, but we went on.
We just went a
lot
full
of tangents.
episode.
And you're well. This is fun.
It was a fun one.
Yeah, I didn't know my voice kind of. What would an episode be without a voice crack?
Yeah.
But I didn't know what to expect out of this episode because it's been a long time. I thought we were gonna be super rusty. But
Yeah.
I feel like
I just
we're
immediately
okay.
flowed right back into it.
Yeah. It wasn't so
There weren't too many pauses and awkward stuff.
Yeah. But I guess thanks a lot, guys, for listening to another episode. Another.
There you go.
Thanks.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Daily Cringe.
Oh my gosh! Thanks, guys, for listening to another episode of the Mutually Bueno Podcast.
There you go.
Honestly, if you guys are listeing to this in 2019, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Like
because the next episode is going to be another 10 months.
Please no. We'll try, but no. Check out our channel, YouTube. Okay, check out. We
Mutually
created
Bueno.
YouTube.
Oh, we have a
YouTube
TikTok.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
There's a TikTok now, guys.
It's pretty fun.
We're freaking everywhere.
Internet
But
presence.
We're the fastest growing army on the internet.
Oof. We're just not close to BTS. Just don't even compare to BTS. We'll fucking die. They'll kill us.
To all my Bueno Ritos.
Bueno. Is that what we call our
I
fans?
know, the Bueno Ritos.
I would just call them the
burritos.
the
The Bueners.
the Bueners.
Hey, Bueners.
Or all the mutuals.
The Mutuallys. My Mutually Beauties.
Ooh, I like that.
My Mutually Beauties.
Good morning, sisters.
Let's do that. Good morning, sisters. Hello, how's my Jake Paulers at?
just take everybody's catchphrase.
But yeah, no. Check our YouTube channel.
Yes.
A lot of stuff on there. We got
Rotisserie
currently have
chicken parody.
animation stuff going on. How come I can't explain it well? When, like, I need to explain it. We're doing a lot of animation stuff on the YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out.
Yes,
it's cool. People seem to be liking it. So that's awesome. Go to 81avenue.com. Haven't mentioned 81 in a while.
Yeah.
Go over there because there's awesome new Mutually Bueno merch.
Yep.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at Mutually Bueno.
Yes.
And other than that, what else do we? I think that's pretty much it.
That's basically it.
Yeah. Other than closing song of the day, we don't have one today. But
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's been a while. I forgot. I should have gone to
the
that.
itself is completely different because we don't even have a Japanese word of the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Anything you want to
TikTok, Instagram, we're doing stuff. Just check us out.
Yeah,
and love you.
And we love you.
Oh yeah, see, so that's something we never forget.
Yeah,
We never forget the kisses.
I kiss the asbestos on the pop filter.
Delicious.
Yeah. But thanks, guys, and I guess until next time.
Bye. Well, that wasn't as good. Bye. Bye.